If we as adults treat kids like they are perpetually in trouble, we are going to get kids who are perpetually in trouble. And what we have found is that has contributed to our huge prison populations. If we were to approach education the way that we did back in the 80s, with a very punitive approach, shaming, blaming kind of approach, once they escalate to the point where you have to call their parents if that happens too many times, and they become, they get suspended or they're in detention, and then eventually there's that school to prison pipeline, right? They start to hate themselves. They don't feel confident with their own abilities. They feel like a failure. They're not worth anything. And so that perpetuates into just constantly getting in trouble, which that translates into basically ending up expelled. Oftentimes then that leads to numbing through alcohol and drugs, and then into the judicial systems. Elementary teachers seem to be a little bit more cognizant about the need for that compassionate safety container in the classroom. I think middle school teachers feel like they should already have that. Kids should know, and they're just ready, they need to learn. We got to get going. We got to move forward. We've got to get these skills mastered, and we still have kids who can't. And those are the kids that fall through the cracks and get on that pipeline. I was a teacher for 30 years. Back then, our educational system was kind of that zero tolerance policy. So we were enforcers, more or less. It was very common to write your name on the board, put checks by it. And so it's public humiliation is basically what we relied on to get kids to behave. As time clicked on, we started to realize that we were totally moving in the opposite direction of where we should be. Then I realized, I kept on hearing of another cool concept, which was restorative justice in the schools. And I was intrigued because it seemed like it was tapping into all of my strengths, which was social emotional and mindfulness and compassion, and bringing compassion and love into this world. Even at kindergarten level, we help kids to take responsibility for what they're doing. We help them to repair the harm that they've created.
The general concept of restorative justice really has its foundations from Native American tribes. My name is Esther Boleyn, and I am the Restorative Justice Program Manager at the LPYS Services. At LPYS Services, how restorative justice is implemented is we're on the preventative end, where we have restorative-based facilitators in the schools to deal with conflict. And then we have a diversion program that works with the criminal justice branch in La Plata County. I think the beauty of restorative justice is that it really emphasizes the idea that you are innocent until proven guilty. So you're able to tell your story and to see how your actions affected other people.
When people see it in action and see how kids can actually change, that's it. That's the spark. That's what keeps me going on this. Yeah.